So my name's Tom Reed, and actually I didn't run into this lady on the street. I knew her. I knew of her from a guy that I'm friends with, and she's seen other videos I've done down here, and she was interested in doing an interview, right?
That's right.
And what's your name?
My name's Loretta.
Okay, Loretta.
Yes.
And how old are you?
I'm 46.
46.
Yes.
And where are you from?
I'm from here, Detroit,
Oh, okay.
Michigan.
In what part of Detroit?
Southwest.
Oh, okay.
Yes,
Now, have you worked the streets before?
Yes.
You did?
Yes, I have.
And how long?
I say about a year or two. Yeah, about a year or two straight. I was out here, and I end up getting raped, and that's what cut the whole street walking thing.
Oh, it did?
Yes, it did.
So was that your total tenure of street walking, like a year or so? Or
yeah, because I got raped early on. I was 19.
So, but when you first started working the street, you were how old?
I was 18, 19 years old. Yeah.
And then the rape was like a year and a half ago.
Year and a half later, a guy took me off the street, told me he was going to help me, get me the things that I needed, take care of me and my children. He had to stop. He had to make a stop, pick up some things. He was a truck driver, and we pulled into an alley, and he raped me from there. I woke up, I was in the hospital. He had raped me anally and frontally, and after the hospital came rehab.
And this was what year, would you say?
This was 93.
Okay. And then you worked the street, you quit about then?
Yes.
And you never came back to the street?
I never came back to selling my body on the street. Not to say that I have not sold my body since then.
Okay, gotcha. All right, so I was just
to walk up and down the street and get into cars in which I don't know who they are or where they come from, and strangers like that. No, sir. I've learned my lesson from that one. I'm actually very afraid, not even scared to tell you. I'm very afraid to walk up and down 4th Street, Verner, Michigan, any of them. Any type of the night, day, it doesn't matter. If I don't know them, I'm not getting in the car with them. Not to say, again, people, not to say that I do not still do this to support my habits, you might say.
Yeah.
But as far as walking up and down these main streets, getting in these unforeseen cars with these strangers, no, sir.
Okay.
I do not.
What are your drug?
Employed maybe 2-3 weeks ago.
Oh, you got employed?
Yes.
Oh, good. Now,
and before that, it was panhandling, and it was getting into trouble. I've been in jail, been in prison several times for stealing at stores and things of that nature.
Okay.
This is my son-in-law right here.
Hey, how you doing?
This is my son-in-law.
How's it going? Right. Yep. That's me. How you doing?
I'm good. That's my mother-in-law.
Yeah. She got a hold of me.
Oh, she did?
Yeah, through Jim. I didn't just walk up on her.
It's like I say, the interview is cool. Like I say, I didn't mind speaking on it, but I was thinking about that. Like I say, I hope enough people see it, because you get a chance to actually speak for yourself instead of other people telling people what you do and this, that, and the other. But it's not walking the streets that he's filming me for.
Okay.
I came from home and
you cool with
decided to do it for
well,
a win.
I don't know, because wife. Yeah, I'm not cool with it.
Okay.
Right.
All right, mother-in-law?
Yes.
Okay?
Yes.
I won't do it then.
When will they be able to?
Because everybody gonna see this.
Yeah,
It's true. I told her that.
But when you do see it, you're gonna be like, oh, okay.
It's
not what you think.
Okay, give me. You got a new number?
Yep. And it's still a minute phone. It's 313.
Is it off right now?
No, it's on. It's on. Yeah. When you see it, you'll understand better, because I've seen the videos too, and it's not in the same lane as all the videos that I've seen, but it talks about the same thing.
All right, 313.
313. About how long?
When?
For this to...
About 10 minutes from me.
Give me 15, 20 minutes and call me. And,
Getting home now.
Okay,
Hey, man, I mean-
as well have her call me too.
Yeah, she on the phone right now.
Okay,
I'm on it right here.
yeah.
Good-
Tell her I'm
good
right
thing.
here, I'm filming, give me 15, 20 minutes
Okay.
to call me.
Remember that thing you was watching? I told you about it, right? And the guy that we filmed.
So,
She said she was looking.
I'm gonna ask them how it goes as far as you guys seeing it, because I'm particularly okay with this,
so if you don't want
because
it,
it's not
you don't want it?
it's not.
Because if you don't want it, I'm not going to do it.
Listen,
I don't-
she's grown.
I know.
Yeah.
My wife
I
and
get
me,
it.
you know, we was trying to find her.
Okay.
So we've been looking for you.
I'm right up the street.
I know, but we didn't have your number, and you know
And
we
the
moved
number
to
had
Canada.
changed.
So
Right,
Canada?
exactly.
I
Winter?
work over here, but I live in Canada.
Oh, you lucky
Right,
dog. How
that's
you like
what
it?
I'm
I
saying.
love it. My wife loves it. My children love it.
Yes.
Listen,
Call me.
I'm gonna call you as soon
In
as I cross the bridge.
15
It
minutes.
should be done.
Yes.
But my wife is not saying anything, so
Yeah, because like I say, if I'm doing, she knows me.
Yeah.
If I'm doing it, I'm not
they-
doing something
if
that
you-
I'm
if you-
forced into or that I
If
don't
you watch
understand.
the other videos,
I
know,
watched them.
people-
From Texas, I watched them.
yeah, people send them stuff, but people tell me sometimes they don't want to do them. If they don't want to do them, it's okay with me.
Yeah, I'm not
Listen,
I'm
I
not doing
can't-
something I don't want to
Listen,
do.
I can't.
Yeah.
Listen, my mother-in-law,
Yeah.
she's grown. I can't, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna call you. I got
Okay.
your number now. We've been
All
looking
right.
for you. We know you couldn't call us. because we
right.
switched up to idiot.
And I don't have that same phone, so
Yeah.
that's why.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm gonna call you.
You like that though? over
Okay,
there?
20 minutes.
Nice, isn't it? Cool, man. You can get a hold of me.
I seen her when I was on.
No, they called me and set it up. I didn't.
I looked up. I said, "That's my mother-in-law."
Yeah.
I didn't even like. Normally I'll
Yeah,
run
they're
into them
not
on the
forcing
street.
me or anything.
They call me and set it up.
Yeah. Another friend of mine told me about him, and I was like, let me
I
contact
do
him.
it. Marguerite, do you know her? Oh, you don't? Oh, okay. All right, man. You can get a hold of me through there if you need to. All right.
What's your number, man?
Give me about 20 minutes and call me.
All right.
All right. Okay. I hope so, because you guys, like I said, y'all, I'm right up the street where I told you I was. I never moved from there.
He's just trying to help you.
I never moved from there.
Thanks, man. He seems like a nice guy.
It's my
Son-in-law.
daughter's husband.
Yeah.
And when I was I just came back to Michigan like maybe 6-7 months ago, and I was in San Antonio, Texas. That's where my older children are, including they just moved from Denton, Texas to Ontario, Canada. So like I say, my lifestyle has caused me to ostracize myself from my children. You know,
Okay.
so
Well, you can get that back.
oh, of course, my children, like I say, I've been blessed to have had, like right after everything happened as far as me being raped up here,
Yeah.
and I quit using for about 15 years. I spent a lot of time in those 15 years with my children, working, making sure that they had a life without that. Once my children grew up and, you know, went on their way and everything, yes, I returned to active use. I did. But like I say, my children, sometimes they understand it and sometimes they don't.
Yeah, I think
I stay away because, like I said, I love them enough not to
Yeah.
inflict my lifestyle upon them.
Yeah, I understand.
You know,
that.
and I've seen a lot of parents force themselves on their children when they're using. They live on them. They steal from them. They make the children feel as though they owe them something for bringing them into the world. And I never want my children to feel as though they owe me anything for being here. I just want them to live as though, you see, she has a great husband.
Yeah, he's a good guy.
You know, and they have their children, and they're taking care of their children as well as my other children are
Right.
doing the same thing. I'm very proud of them.
No, hey, I'll tell you.
That's something no one could take
he's a
away
good
from
guy,
me.
and
You know,
I bet she's a good woman,
and
you can get this all straightened
yeah,
out.
As far as this, I don't think that because they know me. I'm a strong-willed person, and I wouldn't be doing something I wouldn't want to do.
No,
and
know.
I don't mind speaking about, events in my life as far as such. I don't mind at all.
No, you're honest.
It actually gave me an opportunity to be able for like friends and family members that don't talk to me all the time and do not have an idea of what I have been through and how far I've come or what's going on.
What's that? Oh, thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah, thank you. Be tomorrow. I'm spending another night. Thank you. Thanks a lot. Okay,
And
I'm sorry.
see, that's like I said, no,
you know
that's
that?
fine. No,
Okay.
that's fine. Like I say, it gives us women, whether we're working the street right now, presently or not, it gives us a chance to voice how we feel, what actually went on. Hearsay don't hold up in court, and a lot of people tend to listen to it instead of coming and taking out the time as yourself and asking.
That's what I am. I'm just like getting the
and
info. But, hey, but
asking,
here's the thing.
what happened with this, or where were you then, or how did you feel about this? You do that.
No, it's
So,
a great interview. It's just one of
therefore,
my best ones.
I appreciate that. Like I said, I don't mind, and hopefully they do get to see it. I done another interview in a treatment center I was in a couple of years ago with Men on the Move.
Okay.
It's a lady, she comes down and she has a jury making system with the women that have been abused and everything, and I participated in that and did an interview, and it was on Channel 62, and I'm proud of that. And when my children seen it, they were, so like I say,
You've come a long way.
Yes, I'm not ashamed of
Hey,
my life at all.
Yeah.
I do the things that I don't blame anyone for anything. Let's say that. No one's the fault for any of this.
But look at this. I mean, you're a sweet woman. They just care for you.
Very
They don't.
much.
I think
very much.
he was worried that you might be getting exploited, doing something beyond your will. Hey, but here's the thing. You get a hold of me anytime, or him. I gave him my phone number, and you want this video taken down, I'll take it down.
It's fine. Like I say, the guy that told me about it, he mentioned to me that maybe someone somewhere would see that, like I say, we don't have a good voice because of the media. That's it's social media and stuff like that. Sometimes
you're not.
They
You're
put
getting
it
your
in the
side
wrong
out.
spot, right? So, like I say, if I could say one thing, if it is someone out there that does have it in their heart to reach out and just be that shoulder for someone to talk to or call and be a prayer partner, anything, it helps. All that helps, so if you're out there and that's just all you have to offer to somebody like me, get in touch with him.
Yeah, thank you. Now, I want to know, there's a plan B to this, and that is trying to help the women that are ready to get help. But what would you say the reason is most of these women just can't get off this heroin and can't get back into normal life? What's causing that?
The number one reason that a lot of women do not is because they truly, deep down inside, don't really have a desire to stop. The lifestyle has gotten hard. they've become homeless, they've gotten beat or something like that or they've lost their children, lost contact with their family. These things make them say, oh, I think I need help. But they don't truly want to stop. Is when you per se say, okay, look, I'm done with all this. I just want to go ahead and just live without drugs, without the hustle and the bustle and the this, that, and the other, and the riffraff. Then you'll do it. Because that's another thing. I've done it. It's great. It's a wonderful way to live sober. It is not been due to I was raped and I'm beat. None of that. It's just particularly something I chose to
Do you
be
know
involved
why?
in. Let me see. Part of it, I'll say this one thing. Part of it does. I'm a person that likes to I like to be left alone a lot. I don't like all of the pressure of the world. Can you give me this? You got this? Can I come live with you? Can you take me here? Can I borrow this? Can I this? When I'm at, no one bothers me. They don't come around. And for some, I mean, you may not understand it for some weird reason. I'm okay with that. I really am, because I'm not I'm not bothered by all of that. It was more pressure for me being clean than it was for me coming in. It was hectic. It was hectic. I'm telling you, I became a jitney. I worked 6 days a week taking care of my kids and paying my bills and loaning money, and it was something. It was something. Too much expectations. That's what it was.
Okay.
People started to have, the more I did, the more expectations came along with it. And I was just like, woo, would y'all back up, leave me alone. And then when you go that route, now you're wrong. And now they come at you with the person you used to be. And then that makes you, again, go back into this, well, I'll show you, and go back to the person you used to be. Because they never forget that. They never leave that alone. So now, like I say, this is what I'm doing. I'm not bothering nobody. I'm not doing nothing to nobody. Please leave me be until I decide again to just hang it up, Like I say, the people I got one best friend in this world. I miss her dearly, but I would never take the way that I live and just force it upon her, like going over her house, trying to live with her, borrowing money and lying to her. This way, I ain't got to lie to nobody, because ain't nobody asking me shit.
Okay. Yeah. Yep.
And, but I've always wanted her to know I love you with all my heart. But I love you enough to stay away at this time. Now, when I was clean, I spent a lot of time with my best friend, a lot of time. And I did a lot of good things while I was clean, So, like I say, I'm okay. I tell my kids that all the time. Just because you hear I'm in active use, I'm all right. I'm okay. And yes, I will hang it up. But I'm not gonna lie to the world and tell them exactly when, because I don't know. And I'm too old to be lying to people, telling them, oh, you know what? Tomorrow, next week, I'm gonna go in treatment, and no, I don't exactly know when and where, but it will happen. It will.
Okay.
It will.
Here's one question I can. You've explained this beautifully. Thank you. This is the best explanation that I've ever had on why girls struggle with getting off the street. It's beautiful. I appreciate it. But one thing I want to know is, if I said to you, I want to bring an 18-year-old girl here that's has problems with her family, and I want to introduce her to heroin and crack down here in Delray, could you help me out?
Hell no.
I know.
Hell no. Like I say, I ain't finna sit up and use drugs with no minor, no young kid. As a matter of fact, I'm not. If I'm in the company of people that have children in their home, and they hiding and ducking and ignoring the kids and all that shit, I leave. I don't play that. I don't play, and I'm not gonna babysit somebody else's kids, because I don't even have to babysit my own kids and grandkids because they're taken care of.
Okay.
Shoot, no, I do not like that.
Okay.
And if you do bring these kids in the world, go ahead, raise them, get them out the way, and then do your thing. Don't drag these kids through what you know what I'm saying? Don't do that, man. Don't do that.
So,
But,
so if I brought a girl or a guy and I brought them up to you, and they weren't going to do this, they've seen the lifestyle, they're going to give it a try. I want to know what you'd tell them to try to talk them out of it.
I would tell them, listen, all you have to do is open your eyes and look around. You know, not just on TV, not just on the radio. Open your eyes and look around you, per se. You have, just right up the street here, you have a memorial of a young lady that was out here. I'm not sure what the event was, how she got killed or whatnot. But if you just look around, the ways of life. Now, that's one thing I wish I had done. Open my eyes a little bit wider. I was very naive at 19. And I've just recently, I seen a boy, and I refused. It was high and bad. But every time I saw him, he was going down. And now, I'm telling you, he was like 23, 24 years old. And I just seen him here recently. And like I said, I thank God that no one has introduced, or my children have not been as curious to come out and want to know what's going on. And I take fault for that, because they have me to look at as an example of what not to do. And at some time in our lives, I was an example of what to do. You know, so they've had both sides of the board on that, but I would have no parts in it, and I would actually turn around and tell you to take them to a few of these treatment centers and allow them to spend 8 to 10 hours with some of these people, and I promise you they will run out of there and want to go either to their family or anywhere other than drugs. Or take them to Wayne County Jail, for example. Wayne County Jail will straighten you right up.
Okay.
Yes. But yeah, I wouldn't have any parts in it as far as sitting up and no.
So you don't have any of the, you don't really know what happened to Monica?
You know what? I have not a straight answer for you. No,
Okay.
sir. No,
Right.
sir. But very sad, because like I say, I would wish that on nobody. Like I tell people, getting high is not the worst sin, the biggest sin on the planet. I think taking your life or someone else's is the biggest sin you could commit. Getting high, I do not think is the worst. I do not think God is just gonna strike you down in the ground because you got high in life. But I do think He shuns down on those that take their lives or someone else's. Yes, but as people say, you're taking your life every day by using.
Okay. You got any questions for me?
Yes.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I got a question for you.
All right.
How many success stories have you come back across since you've been doing this?
Yeah. One so-so one. You know who my success story is?
Who was that?
Tassie.
Okay.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
Does that sum it up?
Okay. I just seen her day before
Yeah,
yesterday.
I did too. I interviewed her yesterday.
Damn.
Now, Tassie will get a hold of me, and when she's doing well, and says, hey, will you take down those videos? So I take them down.
Okay.
Then she'll relapse. I mean,
Yeah.
I've learned not to have any expectations.
I'm
not
very proud of her. She did it.
I am too. She did do it.
She did it. That's all I can say. I'm very proud of her. I don't give a damn what she's doing right now, but I saw her come out of something that I personally did not think was possible.
No, me either. That's two of us.
I did not think that was a state of mind that you could actually reach again. I did not.
I didn't either.
And actually, you know what? We have something in common. Me seeing Tazzy, actually, it kind of slowed me down some years back because I am. People will tell you, I sit it down, put it over there, give it away.
Yeah.
But no, I'm afraid of that. I'm afraid of that one because I've been with this mind for quite some time, and I actually like the mind that I was blessed with.
You're a
But,
sweetheart of a person. You would be an excellent speaker. You're very charismatic. I mean, your top's right up there with my top. You're tied with a guy I interviewed last week, Calvin Murray.
All right.
If he was closer, I'd set you guys up on a blind date. You're a beautiful person. I mean, you really have a way about you of spelling things out. I can see why he's so upset.
Oh,
He's a good guy.
you know, hey, he's great.
Yeah, he's a good
great
guy.
for my daughter.
Yeah, he cares for you.
And like I say, each time that my children are, I go a lot on Facebook, Messenger, and things like that.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, to keep up with my children because they're in different states.
Okay.
And it's like I say, I'm at joy. I'm at joy because if I do nothing else in life, I know I participated in putting 3 beautiful people on this earth.
Yeah, I believe
know?
that. Yeah, yeah.
So the people that they are married to or are coupled with are blessed to have them.
No, I believe that.
You know?
Yep.
So
Chip off the old block.
that's right.
You
They
know?
represent me well, and I'm very proud of that.
Okay, so and I brought this up so you know I put them on YouTube. People
Yes,
watch them. You're cool with
yes,
that.
I'm
And
cool
you
with that.
contact me anytime if you want to take them down.
I will,
And
but I don't think
this
that'll
is
happen.
my pleasure.
Because I willingly came on here.
This is my pleasure.
Mine's as well.
You have made my day.
Did you see how fast I was walking to get to you?
Yeah, well, I figured it was something like that. You know what I mean? It's like I
Because-
thought I should have told him. You know, I don't know where people are when they get a hold of me,
Yeah.
and I could have went over there because I interview Marguerite there all the time.
Okay.
And you know that I've interviewed a Marguerite.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. Sweetheart lady.
Yes.
You know,
yes.
different. Everybody's like, you know what I mean?
Yes.
People say, I got my faults.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, people think I'm such a great guy for like getting an interview from yours, but believe me, you wouldn't want to be around me sometimes.
Okay.
They don't see that.
We all have
You see
our
what I mean?
hang-ups. But the thing is, too, I jump for the chance to do things like this because I could leave here and anything could happen.
Yeah, me too.
And you'll put this out and they'll say, remember Rita?
Yep, that's exactly
There
right.
she is,
Yeah,
you know.
Yep.
I'm somewhere that they can't take me away.
Yeah, well, Rita,
You know?
I appreciate it. Thank you for the interview.
Thank you.
You have a
Thank
good day.
you. I
We're
will.
going to be in touch.
I will.
All right. Bye-bye.